back outside. Behind me here is another one of the World War II bunkers. Great view from up there. Might show you that. But I want to be looking for fatwood today. I'm not sure what the Danish word is for it. We just call it highly flammable pine wood. So I'll be collecting some of that for my fire starting. Also fire starting with the kids. It makes it a lot easier with the fatwood, and using firewood, they'll have it'll be easier for them to use, for instance, the fire steel. So I think I'll be needing quite a lot, but let's see what we can find. Standing here on top of one of the German bunkers. It's rather windy up here. But a very nice view. I don't know if you can tell, but out there somewhere you can see the small island Fanø, and the long straight line there, that's the top of the 6-meter tall dike that stretches from, well, up north there somewhere, and then goes all the way to the south, way down there, past Germany, all the way to Holland. But what I'm looking for today is different sorts of pine wood that have suffered some sort of damage during the winter storms, which will cause the resin or the tree sap to flow into the limbs of the tree that have had some sort of damage. So that's what I'll be looking for. A lot of people find these bunkers ugly, even try to remove them, which is very difficult. They're made of massive walls of concrete, reinforced with Krupp steel, so they're not going anywhere. Well, I don't really think they're ugly. They have some kind of, well, charm. It's the wrong word. They carry a lot of history. And actually I just think they make the scenery more interesting. What do you think? Alex! Look who has come out of hibernation. Nope, don't stick your nose in there. It's an anthill. During the winter they simply live underground, but they resurfaced. Yay! It's spring! Okay, it's kind of difficult to sit in a tree without using your hands, but I found this branch. It's broken off that way, and here you see resin coming out of it. So I believe this part, the inner part, must be full of it. Maybe this is a pretty good bet for being fatwood, but I'll turn off the camera and start filming again when I get safely back on the ground. So here we are, safely back on the ground. This is a piece I found, and cut it down with this. It's a bit short for this. It's extremely hard cutting in this, but it gets rather tight up there in the tree. So it was actually I think it would be a problem if the saw was any longer. Really, there wasn't much room, so it did the job really well. Now, what did I find? A dead branch, obviously. In this end, as you see, it's beginning to rot. Soft, it's moist. It's absolutely useless. But other end, take a look at this. See if I can get this in focus. Yeah. Now this is hard as rock, and it has this beautiful color, almost like ember or something, and it's fabulous smell to it. So I'll try to see for how long this goes. Maybe like this, I suppose, I'll guess. And I'll take it home and split it up and see where we get. Oh yeah, the way I spotted it, I was looking for a branch that had broken off during the storm. That was easy enough. But then this is the underside. This is the way it was attached to the tree, and here underneath, I took some of it off, but there's sticky resin coming out of the branch. It's simply soaked in resin. And then simply, if in doubt, you can take your knife and scrape some of the bark off. See, the bark, it's dead. Oh, someone living in there. Hello. But the wood underneath, when you cut into that, it's very, very hard, and just underneath the light or almost white color, there comes this red, amber colored, extremely hard, well smelling fatwood. So that's how I do it. Wow. Whew. Very, very sticky. This is a good find. Pleased with that. When splitting, I always find not the middle, not the geometrical middle, but the center ring, the middle of the tree. Don't know if you can tell that. Lighting is not that good, but it's there. The geometrical middle would be there, but it doesn't split as well from that point on. So I start here and do like that. Goes for firewood as well. Oh, that's very sticky. Wow. This is absolutely perfect. One goes into my bag. The rest are stored in a plastic bag. This way they won't lose the quality. The quality, if you just simply stir them away, let them lie around here in the shop, for instance. For some reason they stop working. Well, it obviously still burns, but now freshly made, they work amazingly well. But after a couple of weeks, I don't know, for some reason they stop burning as well. They stop lighting as well. But if you keep them in a plastic bag, no problem. I'll store this for years. Oh, and also this is incredibly heavy, surprisingly heavy, because of all the resin, of course. But that's another way to tell if you found a good piece or not. Here's another one. This is for my bag. I'll split this in half, and the kids will have a piece in their bags as well. It's incredibly heavy, and that's also a way to tell. Pine wood like this, normally dry like this, normally weighs next to nothing, but this is heavy as oak, green oak.